Hello, this is Cherry and welcome to my video on Art Fight Week 1. I ended up being busier this week than I originally thought I would be, but I still think I got a decent amount done and I'm pretty proud of myself. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you 4 of the pieces I'm most proud of. We're starting the video off with Harper and Lottie. These two characters belong to Tan Borsty. I actually saw them a few weeks before Art Fight actually started. I was scrolling on Instagram and just happened to stumble across them. And I immediately knew that I had to draw them, and not only did I have to draw them, I had to draw them first out of everybody. I immediately ran over to Art Fight and bookmarked them as fast as I could. When I was brainstorming what I was going to do for different art pieces, I remembered that trend that blew up on TikTok a few months ago, where people would go to like JCPenney and take funny family photos. So before sketching this one out, I searched up different silly family poses, and ended up finding one that I liked, and so I went ahead with that one. I think these two were both really fun to draw, but I especially loved drawing Harper. I don't often draw characters with a darker aesthetic, so Harper, with her skull motifs, her skeleton hoodie, and just in general her darker color scheme, was something that was both new and fun to draw. Obviously, Lottie was really fun to draw too, but she's a little bit more in line with what I typically draw. I will say, I really struggled with Lottie's hands, and at some point in the speed paint, you can watch as I redraw those hands so many times because I just could not get them right. I am happy with how they ended up. It was just a pain to get there. I realized that I haven't talked too much about these two as characters, I've more so just been talking about my art. Harper and Lottie are sisters whose parents recently died, causing them to move in with their grandma. Harper had been in a band, but because she had to move, the band was disbanded, so now she's on the hunt for new bandmates. You can read all about them on Webtoon. Their comic is called Harper Rocks, and currently only has 1 episode out, but it is really cute. I didn't really branch out much for this one. Obviously I did draw characters interacting, but they're interacting in more of a posed way and less of an organic way. And I think that organic interactions are more so what I need to work on. But either way, this was still a lot of fun to do. I feel the shading on this one turned out really well. I feel like I tend to overshade sometimes, and I think this one is bordering on too much, but it isn't quite there, so it still looks good. Here are Harper and Lottie. Up next, we have Suki and Violet. These two belong to Oops, They're Dead. I found Suki and Violet while scrolling through the Art Fight tag on Kara one day. Initially, Suki was the one who caught my eye, just because I love pink, I love strawberries, I just love her so much. She's so cute. And when I saw that she had a girlfriend, Violet, I knew I had to draw both of them together. One of the things that I specifically loved about these two was that Oops made their profiles so in-depth, which is definitely something I want to do for my characters next year. But yeah, specifically I love that Oops created multiple outfits for each girl, so I was just able to look through and pick out which one I thought was going to be the most fun to draw, which was, in both cases, their picnic outfits. Suki is the pink one. She is a 20-year-old werecat witch. Her and Violet both attend witch school together. Suki loves pretty much anything nature related and has a pet frog named King. Violet is also 20. She is a half-demon witch and she's really powerful. She's not very social, so the two of them tend to skip class to go on fun adventures. Violet has 2 rats named Lemon and Lime. Yeah, the second I saw them, I got so excited. If you give me girls in love, I will draw the girls in love. I don't draw side profiles very often, so I struggled with drawing Suki just a little bit. But I think it turned out well in the end, and it was fun to branch out a little bit. I'm on Team Stardust and Tanborsti was Team Seafoam. So my first attack gave me so many points. It was honestly shocking when I turned this one in and got so few points. I kind of forgot that Friendly Fire gives you so much less. I knew it gave you less, but I didn't realize just how much less. And it's not that I really care. Honestly, I don't do Art Fight for the points. I do Art Fight because it's fun to draw people's characters. So when I was picking them out, I genuinely did not even care what team people were on. It was just a little bit shocking to see how few points I got on that one. But I still love how they turned out. I love these girls, and I love this piece. So next up, we have another Harper and Castiel. These characters belong to Sheep Heavenly, and right off the bat, I just want to say, I forgot Castiel's hair accessories, and I feel so sad, because those are one of the things I liked about his design. But, oh well, it happens to the best of us. Harper and Castiel are monster hunters. Harper is a 23-year-old rookie. From what I was reading about her, she seems pretty outgoing. Castiel is an 8-year-old angel. He is pretty serious, and views Harper as almost like an older sister. Harper lets Castiel stay in her apartment as well. Originally, I was only going to draw Harper. I saw the sunglasses and knew I wanted to have her making that face. And then I saw Castiel's design and I was like, well, it would also be fun to just draw the two of them together, making the same face. I tried out a new shading style for this one. I don't typically sell shade. I honestly don't think I've done it since I was like, maybe 12? I'm not certain of that one, don't quote me. But I decided I'd go ahead and try it out this time. I'm not entirely certain how I feel about it. I definitely don't dislike it, but I think that I prefer my soft shading that I do. It was definitely still fun to branch out though. Here are Harper and Castiel. Lastly, we have Agnes. Agnes belongs to Himelof. She is 118 years old and she's a vampire. In Agnes's description, Himelof specifically mentioned that Agnes wears gothic Lolita outside of school, and I think Lolita fashion is gorgeous. I've never worn it myself, but I think it's one of the coolest fashion styles that there is. So I decided I was going to put Agnes in a new outfit. Her school outfit is cute, but I just wanted to play around with drawing a fashion that I haven't drawn before. For Agnes, I do think that I fell victim to exactly what I was worried I was on the border of with Harper and Lottie, which is I feel like I overshaded her. I think she still looks cute, but with her character design, I feel like it's impossible to make her not look cute. Oh, another thing of note is that I played around with a bunch of Clip Studio paint brushes for the first time. I only bought Clip Studio paint a few weeks ago, so I'm definitely still getting the hang of things. And I don't know how I feel about a lot of these brushes. I think that I'm happy with the ones that I ended up using. However, I definitely need to play around with them a bit more and just figure out how to actually use them. Towards the end of this piece, you'll see me struggle with the background for like 5 seconds of the recording. The model in the picture that I referenced was sitting on a ledge, which I thought was, a really cute photo and I wanted to replicate it, but then I realized, oh crap, I made a horrible mistake, now I have to draw a ledge, which I really did not want to do. So I tried to, kind of imply a ledge without actually making a ledge, but it just wasn't looking good and I had to step away. And I forgot to record when I actually made the background. I ended up just using a bunch of Clip Studio paint brushes that I found. So while it was fun to do and I think it looks okay, I wasn't able to count it as a background on ArtFight, but that's okay. It was still fun to play around with. Plus, it was good practice for when I eventually make my comic. But yeah, overall, I just think Agnes had a really cute design and I did have fun drawing her. I think you can definitely tell that I don't have the most experience with Lolita though, because I don't think that this outfit I put her in is the cutest. I've seen so many cute gothic Lolita outfits, and I don't know if this one is quite as cute as those. I still think it's cute though, so. But yeah, that is Agnes. And with that, the first week of ArtFight is complete. I ended up being busier this week than I thought I would be, but I was still able to complete 6 attacks on 9 characters. So, I think it still went okay. I definitely am not going to get to my entire hit list, which is really sad. I've been trying to narrow it down, and it's just really, 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 really hard. But it's fine, and I'm still going to do as many as I can. We're just going to see how it goes. Hopefully next Monday I will have another video out, pretty similar to this one, where it's just a recap of that week in ArtFight. I will see you all next time. Bye bye!